This is Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Welcome to Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Crimson Tide. This place is charged up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Aggies will kick this away to start us off. Returner decides to fair catch this. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful.
Second down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Now they'll run a draw play. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. As a design quarterback keeper, running with purpose. Legs still churning, won't go down. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tide. He would not be denied.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and the ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M uniform.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Try to catch the defense with the draw. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I like how the offensive coordinator here is getting pretty creative. Defense is obviously expecting a pass, so he decides to catch him off guard and goes with the draw play. Going to have to be more aware of that going forward.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. They picked up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Tailback with another carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Finding space at the 20. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do well.
Oh, here comes the reverse. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And now the handoff. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. It's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, Chris, we're still here in the first half, but you got to wonder after that stop there on 3rd down. Now we got a 4th down situation, and now you're in the red zone. I wonder, you want to take the 3 points the easy way, or you roll the dice, try to take a chance and try to come up with a touchdown.
Coach elected to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a very short chip shot from 22 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. They can't stop him. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. But though with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off with a big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
This one will be fair caught. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Oh, it's a reverse. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught, second down now. They'll try to run it with the option. And the defense there to smother that option play.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Refusing to be brought down. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal last time. Let's see what they can come up with on this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion makes it second and medium. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Good enough for first down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quick completion to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He breaks free. They escaped one tackler, couldn't escape the rest. They got him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's brought down out at the 46.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. It's second down. Same tailback, another carry. That's a strong stiff arm. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Makes a quick catch.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
That completion makes it second and short. Some pre-snap movement, back in motion. The pass rush closing in. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's third down and short. You trust your back in the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
Lets it go quickly. Catch is made. Room to run here. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Aggies. Will take the lead in the second half.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first down, it's play action. QB to the tight end for a completion. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Alabama. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he's got his man open downfield. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anais Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Weigman. Looking to scramble. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he finds his target. He has the first. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Back in motion now. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
The sure hands. It's Owens. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Using his legs, it's Owens. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Back to throw, it's Weigman. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Catch made on the out route. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home on a blitz and gets the sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. Punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Running out of time in the pocket. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, this sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. He's going to hand this off. Runs through the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Important third down play coming up. This would be a 56-yard attempt if they don't gain anything. Looking to throw. It's Weigman. He's running out of time here. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And that is no good. Here in the fourth quarter, the game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Important second down play coming up. It's an option look. Fights through the tackler. He'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44.
42 Spider.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Henderson. Brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Sellers. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
Pressure is coming. Going to try to use his legs here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a first down and keep the drive going.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Here's the second down play.
Here we go.
And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Important yardage needed on third down here. A field goal try would be from 52. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Ball handed off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. Coming up, second down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And we're able to get him down. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Looking downfield, it's Weidman. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, they've got him, and that'll do it. A walk-off sack to preserve the win. Well, you love to see a game come down to the final possession. It was who's going to have the football last, and they were able to make plays and come out with a win.
Yeah, not only the final minutes, but the final drive. And that entire unit looked calm, cool, and collected. It was well called by their offensive coordinator, and this defense just couldn't stop them when they needed to.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.